All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 12th of November 2025, and we are just like going live. Sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check. Wow, 30 minutes just like close above the resistance area, above this all rejection on the left hand side. But this can just like do not have a bottom wick yet. So if this can just like come down, create a bottom wick, and then if it's like going to break above this high, so there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. Okay. So can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check. Okay, yes, yes. All right. So I think so. I just like do some settings for the YouTube. Someone just like claiming they are just like not getting the clear voice. Are you guys like getting the clear voice now? The YouTube. I'm just like talking to you guys. Okay. All right. So that's great. Yes, we hear you now in Discord Zoom. Okay. So look at this one. This kind of just like did not even created a wick, even just like break and close above the resistance area. We are heading towards the rejection and the strong resistance area on the left hand side. If I just like wanted to execute on this structure where the candle just like close above the resistance area, I would like to see a candle should have to be create a wick, and then if it's just like going to break above this high, so I can anticipate it with the volume that it could continuously pushing to the upside. But the current candle just like did not created any bottom wick, so nothing for me yet to be honest. So just like need to wait for some structure to be formed. And if you just like go through, just like go for a quick analysis what's just going on a higher time frame to lower time frame, let's just like break down the chart. I'm just like not removing this support resistance. It's just like I think so just like on a right position. So just with the clean perspective I would say. So you know what, look at this one. The previous daily candle is just like rejected and close within the previous daily candle resistance area, but it's just like close with a small body. So if this current candle just like, if it's like going to break above the high of the previous candle, there's a very high probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. Very high probability. But for that we just like need some kind of a confirmations on the low time frame as well. So let's just jump from daily to h4. If you're just like looking at h4, h4 just like pushing to the upside. It's just like doing consolidation on a higher time frame like h4. So you know what, this is something I would say is like a strong resistance area. It's just like connected with the daily h4, h4, h1, daily 30-minute whole time frame, just like representing this resistance area. So you know what, if we are like tapping or just like standing with the area which is like connected with the old time frame, and if we just like break above that area with the opening of some session like NY London Open, so there's a probability you can grab some chunks there, because above this area, if we just like look at on the left hand side, do we have clean traffic? Oh, it's just like a mess on the left hand side. But still, by depending on the volume, if we just like break above this high, we could continuously pushing upside. I think so. Should have to be keep this level in my mind. So it would tell me what is just like happening on the low term. Wow, wow, look at this. What a beautiful clean traffic to the upside. But who knows? We just like need some kind of a confirmation candle for the execution too. So let's see if we just like got some confirmation. Let's just like get back to the lower time frame, and it's just like breaking above the resistance right now. I just like need to remove this resistance now. Okay, I think so. I'm just like going to be take like a current support area, this one, and the other one is just like this is a support, and we are heading towards the resistance on the left hand side. Wow, look at this one. I'm just like going to be get this. Wow, a lot of rejections here. Damn, look at this one. So in this scenario, it's like very important to see if a candle is like going to be close above the resistance, like a messy area. You can see how many time market is like rejecting from this area, how it's just like reacting to this area, and then it's just like continuously pushing downside. Like look at this one. Once it's just like rejecting and move almost like 400 pips. Then again you just like tap it to the same area and move almost like 400 pips. Wow, more than 400 pips. And now again we just like going to that area, but this time structure seems to be different. So if I just like going to be create some kind of resistance here, and then with the volume, with the confirmation candle, if it's just like a break above the resistance, believe me, this is gonna be a spike to the upside. But who knows that? But we just like need some kind of confirmation candle for the execution. So let's just like wait and watch now. We just like need some kind of structure to be formed for the execution. That makes sense. Yes. All right. So let's just like get towards like chats here and there. So good morning, Mr. Yasser Bhai just like set another chart. I think he just like went with the swing trade. So yeah, wow, beautiful. Market just like created a very strong bullish candle and is still like holding this position, and it's just like going in his favor. I hope so. You just like secure some position and leave the rest. If you are a swing trader, that makes sense. Uh, Okay, if the market is in bullish condition, but one candle closes below the body of the previous candle while its wick is higher, is this still considered a bullish candle condition? And how important is it? You know what, Samsung SM, just like send me the chart. I cannot like imagine the things and can explain you that. If you just like really want a deeper explanation, kindly send me the chart. That will be more beautiful to understand me and you as well. Why no impulse buy? Where? Here? Because this kind of just like do not have a bottom wick, upper wick actually, as it is, you can see, and we are having like a lot of rejection here as well. Look at this one, rejections and rejection. So yeah, that's why I just like didn't took any kind of impulse buy here. If I just like wanted to take a buy, I would like to see again to close above the resistance, so then next can create a wick and break above the high, so I can give my trade a chance. That will be more better, I would say. So yeah, just waiting right now. Look at this one, this kind of just like did not have a bottom wick. Now it's just like coming down to create a wick. If it just like come down, create a wick, and then if it's just like going to break above its high, like breaking above the previous candle high again, so I think so I can give my trade a chance to grab some chunks here by placing the stop loss below the current candle low. So let's see. I have a plan right now with me. Wanted to go with the buys still right now. For sales, I would like to see some kind of a strong bearish candle which have to be printed on right on our resistance area, and we are heading towards like opening of NY session. It's like been just like 20 minutes left in the opening of NY, so it's like very important. You know what, most of the losses in my journey I just like took during the when there's just like few minutes left for the opening of NY, so I stopped trading that session. But sometimes it doesn't mean that it's just like not going to be give any kind of like a like a probability or a good execution. It doesn't mean that. Sometimes it's just like having a lot of volume, but sometimes most of time I just like to close it during that time. So let's see if it's just like going to break above the high. So I'm just like gonna test this one again. 2K entry, but okay, so Shajil just like send me the chart here. Walaikum salam. Okay, so what is this? All right, so break the low, price continue to push and then created support. Okay, break the low, candle break the previous candle high in the first 1 to 2 minutes. Then I executed a trade that a mistake in the first. Okay, I should have to wait for the candle to create lower wick, and once it's break the previous candle high. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You just I hope so. You just like manage the risk in this trade. Okay. Sir, send picture. Where is my picture? Okay. Where is your picture? I don't know where is your picture actually. So Baga took a entry but closed it soon as the spreads were expanding and candle was volatile. Let me just see this one. Where you just like took that this one, but it's like a beautiful execution, I would say. Look at these two candles. It's like even this candle just like rejected and closed in a bullish form. Next candle create a weekend break above the high. You have a clean traffic on the left hand side. If you are getting scared, if you are getting scared, Mr. Baga, just like lower the lot size. or close 50%. And just like believe your structure, I would say. You will buy once current kind of flip bullish. You know what? Just like waiting for this 50-minute candle to be closed. Not now. Before that, I was having a plan that if it's just like created a weekend break above this high, so I'm just like going to be execute on this structure. But now the things have been changed because there's just like 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. This 50 minutes just like having 2 minutes left for the closure. And if this candle just wanted if you just like look at previous candle which just like do not have a bottom wick, next candle should have to be continuously pushing upside. But if it's just like behaving like that, so it could be risky one. Just like need to be cautious about this one. Just like 1 minute left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. Let's see. All right. Good evening. Amazing learning. Thank you. Greetings from Peru. Welcome, welcome. Any trades today? Yeah, just like didn't took any trade actually. Was not active much today for the trading, but I just like took this one trade. This one when this candle just like close the 30 minutes just like close below the previous candle low. Next candle create a wick executed. It just like went 25 pips in my favor. I just like close 50% position here with a small lot size because it's a risky one counter trade setup. So I just like close 50% position as it just like went 22 pips in my favor and leave the rest, and rest just like come back and hit my break even. So actually I just like lose nothing, and then I just like never look at the chart. This trade just like took with the mobile phone, so I was just like not satisfied with that one as well. So just like waiting. You know what? 50 minutes just like closed now. Look at this one. 50 minutes just like closed in a bearish form. 50 minutes just like closed in a bearish form, and there's just like 15 minutes left for the opening of NY session. Let's see what's just like going to be bring on the table. If it's just like going to break below this support area, we are having like a mess on the left hand side. But in this situation, I would like to depend on the volume. If it's just like break and close below this support, then I just like need to depend on the volume, and it all also depending on the size of the candle, that whether I would like to go with the volume or should I just like wait for the closure below this support area. So let's see. So 50 minutes just like close in a bearish form, 30 minutes still open, 30 minutes just like created a wick now, and 15 just like pushing to the upside. You know what, we're just like having a resistance now. Market just like continuously pushing upside from the London session, getting a higher low, something like that. So yeah, I think so it will be better to wait for this NY to be open. That will be great. 30 minute actually makes sense. Executed here, placing stop loss here. And my record just like telling me I just like took most of losses when there's just like few minutes left for the opening of London session. So what should be the opinion from you guys? Should we wait for the candle to be close above the resistance, and should we wait for the opening of NY as well? Okay, you will buy once current candle flip bullish? No. Okay, why don't take the Zio ES in 50 minute? The left, the one it broke. What is this Zio ES in 50 minute? Yeah, wait for the candle close. That makes sense. Go 36 pips in London session. Wow, beautiful. Congratulations. Brother, how old are you? Just like guess my age. Guess by, yes, by. I think the above zone is strong sell zone. We'll see. What if we just like going to be sit with the volume? There's a probability. There is a probability it could continuously pushing upside. You know what? Even on looking at 30-minute time frame, I would like to take a buy here, avoiding the 50-minute time frame. Hey, inner devil, just stop it, man. Just stop it here. Don't try to play with me. 34, 37. Okay. Anyone else? 28. I miss a lot of trades because as I losing in wrong trades. Okay, just like journal your trades and write down your mistake. Every time I take action on wrong trades, and when the trade is good, I just don't execute because of wrong trade. I taken any solution for it. Just stick with 1 to 2 trade, Mr. Hasnan Khan. Stick with 1 to 2 trade. First rule, you just like need to implement this one. And also, when there's a proper structure appear in front of your eyes, don't get scared. Just like execute, even you're just like going with a low load size. And you know what you are doing after that, once like a good structure just like gone, then you just like went into some kind of FOMO condition, and then you try to force yourself for the execution. And by doing this, you start involving in bad trades. Make sense? Okay, whoa. 37, 28, 32, 35. Thank you for 28, Mr. T. I'm 38. I have two daughters. Okay. As by US government shutdown might be closed today or tomorrow, how you seeing to take trade? You know what? If they're just like US going to be shutdown going to be closed, there's a probability gold could continuously pushing downside. And we also having CPI tomorrow. It's a tentative till right now. They just did not schedule it yet, but normally it should be on a time like at the opening of NY session, right after 30 minutes of NY session. So if we just like going to be get CPI news data and US government shutdown just like come back live, so there's a probability gold will continuously pushing to a downside for 1 to 2 days, and then again after 2 3 days, I would say it will again going to be create like a strong support, and again it's just like going to be pushing upside because higher time frame and the fundamental just like bullish for the gold, but drop could be expected actually. Okay, if current M15 break previous candle high, then we will go for buy. Let's see. I'm just like waiting right now. I just like going to be wait for this 30-minute candle to be close, and it's opening of NY also within 10 minutes. So it's like very important to see how this 50 minutes is like about to be closed. Might be I'm just like going to be go for with the sells. So I'm just like not executing on a buy or sell with by using a 50-minute. I'm just like using for waiting for this 30-minute this H1 to be closed, and then I will take the decision. Wow, you look 28, 29. Oh, thank you so much. Do you guys feel like last week was hard price action? If you have a proper education with you, then nothing is hard for you to be honest. You can easily understand markets is just like choppy, or is if it's just like it's like going to be give you some kind of like a opportunity there. So then nothing will be hard for you to be honest. Can we enter sell once candle breaks its own low? I don't think so. It will be a good idea because there's like 8 minutes left for the opening of NY, and it's a 50 minute. 50 minutes is like a lower probability candle. So wait for the 30-minute, and especially when there's just like few minutes left for the opening of session. So just like wait and watch. So how do you analysis a consolidation chart when candles start printing side by side? That's a consolidation, the sign of consolidation. I don't like the 30-minute candle, but 1 hour looking good for bullish. Then just like go with that. Dan, with that one, Mr. Nicola. If you just like comfortable with H1, you can go with that one. It's gonna be good for you. I'm just like waiting for this candle to be close. Just like waiting right now. If 50-minute breaks previous candle, red one, low easy sells as there is clean range to the downside. No, still we are having like a bullish momentum. So you know what? If 30 minutes just like going to be closed in a bearish form, 50 minutes just like going to be closed like a small bullish body, next can create a wick and break the low, that makes sense for the sales. And we are going to be enter also into a opening of NY session as well. So let's see. Just wait. People just like start getting into FOMO. And YouTube, I'm just like having 35 flags. It's just like not fair with me. Okay. Structure is bullish, but it is counter trend trade. Yeah, let's see. Which YouTube? The YouTube I'm just like running right now. but price is at resistance in daily time frame. So what we just like wanted some kind of confirmation on lower time frame, so we can grab some chunks there. That will be beautiful. What lots should I use in 7500 Dominion funding account? Go with 0.10 or 15, depending on the stop loss you're just like getting, depending on the risk you are just like going to be take there. So yeah, okay. So wow, look at this one. So 7 minutes left, just like 7 minutes left for this candle to be close. Just like 7 minutes left, and we are going to be entering into opening of London session. Oh, sorry, NY session. NY session. And last day, whoever just like won that $25,000 account, each and everyone just like claimed their accounts. I hope this could change their life. They could make some money. I wish all of them best of luck. I mean, what is your channel called? Is Forex Gas? Just Forex and Gas, nothing between them. I hope it worked in Dubai. What funding? You just like need to discuss with the team of Dominion Funding. Yes. Is it recording going on? Yeah, it is actually. Okay, that's great. Wow, look at this one. It's just like pushing to the downside now. Wow, look at the rejection of H1. Look at this M15. Wow, just like continuously pushing down. See this one? Amazing. Still, there's just like 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just like 5 minutes left. And anything can be happen in this last 5 minutes. Anything can be happen. So I was just like waiting for this candle to be closed. We'll see how this candle is, have optimistic. It's not okay. Okay, let me just like flip towards economics. Optimism is growing around an end of the US shutdown. Oh, through key economics data, job inflation may still face delays. So yeah, they are also expecting of shutting down, like getting off from the shutdown. But I think so. It's just like showing the market at JI right now, showing me intraday and a higher time frame bullish momentum right now. They're just like showing some kind of pullback level from 4100. Hmm. Higher time frame are bullish, lower time frame are bullish right now. So let's see. Let's see. I'm just like waiting right now how this candle is just like about to be closed. 3 minutes left for the opening of NY session. Sir, can we take those cells? Not yet. Why you go for a sell on 30 minute, not on a 50 minute? That setup is same. No, 30 minutes is like more stronger than the 50-minute time frame. Uh, if 1 hour closes small bullish body candle, can we go for? Oh, let me just look at this one. Not yet. A lot of rejection on the left hand side. Not comfortable with this one. You know what, it could be happen like if it's just like continuously pushing down, so it creates some kind of a support and then give us some kind of a confirmation candle for the buys, and then we can go for the buy. Still right now there's just like no sells and no buys, and this range which we just like having before with us, it's all almost like fill half of it, and then we are having this rejection, this rejection, this rejection. So just like need to wait for some proper structure to be formed. We cannot just like executing on random candle. If it's just like going to print in a bearish form or a bullish form, we just like need a proper structure there actually. Idea week will on a chart now doing some kind of consolidation. Nothing on a GJ till right now. You can see this one. Even if it just like break below this area, so nothing. This is like nothing right now, just like consolidation happening. I would say if you're just like going to break above this high, let me just look at daily time frame, breaking above these highs as I impulse entry, again rejections, very messy price action on a GJ. What's just like happening here? I think I got some internet issue. I just like got some internet issue. Okay, so we just like doing consolidation on this area. If you just like going to break above this high on a 30-minute, so you should need to see if there's like no clean traffic. You just like need to believe on the volume to continuously pushing upside, just like printing side by side. Look at this one. But if you just like wanted to go with some kind of quick scalp, if this can just like create a we can break above this high, this is like a 30 pip range. I don't think so it's a tradable range, so nothing for me on a GJ. Don't force yourself to execute on this one. All right, Casper, which session do you really enjoy under and why? Both, it's depend on the opportunity I'm just like getting. Or I just like need volume, whatever session it is there. Volume is just like work as a weapon for me in this trading journey. So we just like enter into opening of NY now, and there's just like nothing for me yet on the chart. Just like need to wait for some structure to be formed so I can give my trade a chance. That will make sense. I feel like Asian session low of 4104 will be tested in this NY session before further upside. Yeah, that makes sense. Could be happen. But we just like need some kind of confirmation. Look at this one. H1 just like close within the range. It's just like consolidation from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the sixth hour. It's just like doing a consolidation. Lower time frame just like give some chunks here, but again come back into the range and didn't even broke below this range area. So just like doing consolidation, might be they're just like waiting for some kind of news from the Trump. They're waiting for the waiting for the Trump to be woke up and just like give some tweet or give some spice to the market. Might be right now just like nothing on the chart. So if just like if I just like going to be get some kind of setup on the support area for the buy, so I can go for the buy. Still right now there's just like nothing for me. And for sells, you know what, even if I just like wanted to go for the sells, I would like to see a candle should have to be show me some volume, break below this low, or if it's just like continuously pushing downside without giving me any opportunity, I will like let it go. Then I will wait for this candle to create some kind of support, some resistance, and from that resistance, then I can go for the buys. Or if that resistance is like going to be break, then I can go for the counter trade. So till right now, I just like need to wait for this structure to be print some kind of confirmation candles. Break above this high or this low will make sense. Okay, what about H1 Wickfield bias? Bro, it's not a Wickfield structure. This is nothing. It's not like a Wickfield structure. For Wickfield, the current candle should have to be close above the resistance area, and then next candle create a wick and break above the high, and then you are having like a wick on the left hand side only, and lower time frame just like giving you some kind of like a range in it. So that makes sense for the Wickfield structure. Till right now, it's a rejection. Don't mix your Wickfield with the rejection. Both are different structures. H1 candle looks like an exhaustion candle. If the new M30 candle wakes up and break the previous low plus opening of NY, volume till be a nice downfall. You see, can you see the volume here? Senko bro, can you see the volume? If there was like a volume, this candle size should be like bigger or should be close below the support, something like that. But till right now, you can see it's still having a healthy body. So nothing on the chart. No need to go as a forcefully trade. We'll see if I can scalp some pips here. If can just like rejecting from the support area, going to be close with small body. Next can create a weak break above the high, so we can grab these chunks. So we'll see. But till that, no forcing trade going to be happen. Okay, sir, please give me a funded account. Wow, why? Just give me the reason why. कैसे भाई network issue है? Yeah, there's some kind of issue just like going on in my country. Actually, they are just like lagging. I'm getting some lagging here. and it's like not in my city, it's just like around my country actually. So if M15 close bullish, then we go for buys and 1 hour wick fill. What do you think? We'll see how just like going to be close. How do we get in the Discord? Join Market Fluidity University. Just join. You will just like, if you just like look at this, look at below this stream, you just like going to be get a link of Market Fluidity University. You can join from there, and if you just like going to that link and use the code QS15, you are also going to be get 15% off. So one month subscription is like $138, but if you just like using my link and the code, you just like going to be paid $117, so you can secure some money there too. I am 24 years old. After lost $700, now I understand beauty of trading. Support and resistance tell us where to enter, and candles tell us story and structure. When execute trade, then manage risk. Exactly. The meme, by losing $700, now you just like get a proper education with you, even because you just like I can sure I can assure you just like break down your trades. You just like journal your trade. That's why you just like writing down these things. Why didn't we take these cells cast by on the on M15 when it make a first resistance? Because M15 just like I was just like not comfortable with the 15-minute time frame, and there was just like few minutes left for the opening of NY as well. And my record just like told me that most of the losses I just like took during the during the trade during the time when there's just like few minutes left for the opening of NY. So that's why I just like avoid that one. Not comfortable with that structure, because previous can is just like showing a very strong bullish momentum. Look at this 30-minute, it was just like showing a very strong bullish momentum, so probability it could continuously pushing upside, but who knows that. Okay, I can't fathom how people keep on asking for handouts. People should work hard and stop the mentality for getting free handouts. Yeah, exactly, this is something very important people should adopt. So why the support is marked above when there is only 38 pip range to the next support on the 50-minute, but after that support we have 65 pip range? Can you explain that, sir? I just like play just like took like current support area actually. You know what, because right after this support we are having like a another support, then we are having like another support. Even if we just like break below this area, then we are having like a beautiful range, but it's still like 100 is far away from this area. So if I saw some kind of strong volume in a candle, so if it just like give me some kind of opportunity, so by depending on the volume I can avoid these rejection on the left hand side. So that's why I just like took the current support area actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, hello, hello, welcome Chris. Okay, if previous one had closed above resistance, then it would be Wickfield. Yes. Why? Because he's a okay. Why he's a beggar? Oh man. I take 20 pips TP and my SL is normally 40 sometimes. Above that, do you think I can be profitable by following SRC please? And so yeah, exactly, because if you are just having like a 40 pips stop loss, you just like not going to be lose the complete stop loss. If you're just like managing the risk in profit, you should have to be manage the risk as well in the losses as well. So yeah, Mr. Monster, whatever your name it is, if you just like ask for account once more, I'm just like gonna block you. Missed pre-NY session due to work, now sitting on NY open plus your stream. First time will be exciting with you. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. Executing. First time executing with you. Okay. Mr. Faizab Khan. I just like saw you many times on the stream. Okay. Upper we created on current 30 minutes. If now it breaks its own low, so valid sell. What you are just like going to be get on the left hand side? No clean traffic, not even showing strong volume in it. In GG now, made the retracement. If it broke his own high plus NY open volume, you think is a valid setup with a high probability. Jacob, I just look at this one. Even if you just like wanted to take trade in this range, it's like not a tradable range. Why you are forcing yourself for the execution? If you just like wanted to grab some chunks 15-20 pips and you are satisfied with that one, just like go buy, execute now, place stop loss here, and wait if it could go in your favor by depending on the volume and can give you 15, 10, 20 pips, because it's just like not a tradable range here. It's just like doing consolidation. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, it's been like 10 hours. It's just like doing consolidation. So wait for the proper breakout structure, break and close above this let me just like make it more better for you. Break above this high, give you some kind of strong bullish candle, so you can go for the buys. Break and close below. But in these both scenario, you just like need a lot of volume, because there's like no clean traffic to the upside and no clean traffic to the downside as well. So you only need to depend on the volume. So set your bias. If you just like got your confirmation candle, depending on the volume you could execute. Till right now there's just like nothing clean I can see on GJ. Hmm. Wow, what is this? It's Nasdaq continuously pushing upside. Wow, look at this one. Look at the size of this candle now. It's breaking the low, but still need to wait for some candle to be close. Wow, just like move like how much? It's moved like 160 pips. It's good. It's good. If it's just like continuously pushing downside, that will be great. That will be great. You know what? If it's just like come down, break the low, and if I just like miss this move, that will be great. Then I will wait for the candle to create some kind of support. Then it should have to be create some resistance, and then I can go for the sells. That will be also beautiful structure for me as well. So let's see which structure is like going to be print. If I just like wanted to take a sell, I would like to see volume, 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 volume everywhere. Hmm. Wow, someone just like captured 100 pips. Beautiful. Let me see. Jacob, what is this buddy? What's your bias actually? You know what? Okay, my trade at London Open. What do you think about this trade, Mr. Option Writer? So executed a buy. It's a 50-minute time frame. Created a resistance, created a support. It makes sense. To be honest, it makes sense. If you just like created a wick and didn't break above the high in the first 1 to 2 minutes, if it's just like created a wick and then if it's just like break above this high, so it totally makes sense. Yeah. And if it's just like never worked out, you manage the risk, that will be the best thing you have done, just like done there. So yeah, just like waiting, it's like very tricky one right now. So Mr. Zoom, just like how to identify the volume, just like by reading the size of the candle. If the candle size is like getting bigger, you will just like going to be get your volume. What is this? What is this? What time frame you are using? Why you execute it here? Is it 50 minute, 30 minute? 50 minute. Oh, that makes sense. This can just like close with a small body. Next can create a wick and break this both low, and also it's impulse entry. That totally makes sense because the previous candle we just like showing. Let me just show. We're just like showing less volume in it. Then there is no business of this next candle to create a wick and break this low. If it's just like create a wick and break this low, there's a probability it will fill this range as you are having like clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range. It's a sign of volume. So yeah, totally makes sense that it's such a beautiful trade you just like executed. Very well done. just by reading the simple price action. This looks like 5 minutes, but he was just like telling me it's a 50-minute structure. All right. Okay, Trump is live. Trump is live right now? He is live right now? Let me just see market edge AI. Trump tracker. In a market edge AI, we're having a lot of options here. Let me just like show you. If you just like wanted to track Trump, here is the icon. It's just like click here. It will tell you what is the schedule Trump just like having. So there's just like no live right now. Press briefing by the White House bar secretary. There's just like no live by Trump. So nothing. Risk based on. So yeah, it's just like having a lower probability of risk. See this one. So if you just like go through with my link, you just like going to be get 20% off for the lifetime if you are using this market at AI. There's a link in my description. So they're just like telling intraday just like bullish one. Look at this one. And in higher time frame also they're showing like a bullish one. But you know what? As I just like told you, we just like need some kind of a confirmations on technicals, because whatever happens with the fundamentals at the end, it's just like going to be implemented on the technicals. So by getting the information by fundamentals, then you wait for some structure to be formed on the technicals, and then make the combination between them and just execute. That makes sense. Fundamental doesn't mean that it's just like going to be happen just right now. It doesn't mean that. So we just like tap to the support area right now. If we just like go some kind of a green candle, like a bullish candle on a support area, so I'm just like gonna give my trade a chance. Yes. For that, I just like need some confirmation candle there. That's all I just like needed there. Your bias is bullish till right now. Yes, if it's just like going to create some support here. Huge request to you to come live in NY every day, please. Mail always shows below in your accounts. Car, it's just like not possible. Sometimes I just like need to flip from NY to London because it's a schedule I'm having with my life. So tomorrow's stream will be actually on a London session, 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Today I'm just like doing live on NY, so tomorrow I'm just like gonna do the live on London. And also I was just like quite busy, so didn't get the message from Raja bro. Otherwise, you guys just like going to be get today live stream on London as well. But I was just like late, so just like flip towards NY then. Said that just lower your load, and I follow that advice. And because of that, already have done 3 profitable weeks. Let's see how it goes in the future. Thanks. By wow, Mr. Fasiab Khan, congratulations. See this one? You still have some money with you, and that money just like giving you the confidence to execute next trade. So it's like very important to be a part of your plan. Looking for sales only below 4120. What you think, sir? 41. Wow, 4120 is just like also a psychological number if I remember. So let's see. For that sell, we just like need some kind of a strong bearish candle. Should have to be close below the support, depending on the volume. That makes sense. Rather than that, there's just like nothing buys, no buys and no sells for me till right now. Just need some structure. Okay. This was 5 minute chart, bro. So you know what, Jeet, you send me the chart. Zoom. Mr. Zoom user, don't try to fight with the 5 minute. It's just like having a less probability. I'm just like not stopping you sometime, but it's like very rare when we just like look at 5 minute time frame. But rather than that, we only stick with 30-minute time frame. And if the 30 minute just like start printing bigger in size and we start getting bigger stop losses, then on in that scenario we only look for the 50-minute time frame for the confirmations. So usually if there is a clean range towards the left side, if price creates a support and the next candle breaks the high of the previous candle, we can enter, right? Yeah, exactly. So enter on 50 minute just was managing risk. At 5 minute that was the chart. Okay, all right, just got your point now. So you just like execute it by depending on 50 minute because you are getting like a bigger stop loss on a 30-minute time frame, am I right? ओके सर मार्केट उड़ गई ओके ठीक है जी आप भी उड़ जाएं फिर थैंक यू फॉर द लाइव स्ट्रीम वेलकम वेलकम रियली अप्रिशिएटेड looking for sell okay it seems like daily will close bearish respecting previous resistance on daily time frame maybe after shutdown over it will continuously pushing bearish towards 3930 as there is a clean range yeah let's see till right now we do not have news yet with us london session is love yeah both session are good as far as we just like getting volume in it. Okay, so there's just like 10 minutes left for this candle to be closed and I'm just like waiting for this candle to be closed. We'll see how it's just like about to be closed, so I can give my trade some chance here. In the upside of the range you consider a good trade. The sell in the second red candle broke the previous low. Yeah, we'll see if this candle just like going to be create some kind of a support, and then with the volume if the candle create a wick and break this low by depending on the volume, I'm repeating it again, by depending on the volume I could give my trade a chance that it could continuously pushing downside. But for that we just like need some kind of a confirmation till right now. If it's just like going to be close in a strong bullish form, the first priority I will give it to give a chance for the buys. But if the next candle did not create a wick and break above the high and then break the low, then break the low of the previous candle, so there's a probability it could continuously pushing downside. So in that scenario if I'm just like having rejections on the left hand side and I just saw some structure and I just like wanted to execute, and if you're just like feeling scary you can lower the load size because you are going to execute with the impulse entry and there's just like a rejection depending on the volume, you can execute with the plan but you can lower the load size so you can lose less if it's just like not going to work out. So you just like need to calculate this thing once you just like had a plan and you are just right standing right up right standing right on the point when you just like need to execute on some structure. I think so that makes sense. My cat hairs are everywhere. I will only buy if structure provides us entry. Yes, we'll see. There's just like 6 minutes left for this candle to be closed, just like 6 minutes left for this candle to be closed. So nowadays we are seeing big moves in Asian session. Do you agree? I didn't watch Asian mostly. You know what? I just don't do Asian session. Sometime, very rarely. I just like when I just like wake up early, something like that. So if there's like a volume, and if there's just if sometime what happened, market just like move a lot without any retracement. So I'm expecting volume two in Asian, but yeah, I cannot do all three sessions. Sir, if it creates a support and breaks the high of the previous candle, will you take buy? We'll see. Just like waiting right now. We'll see. Fake out right now. There's just like no fake out. It's just like printing some structure. Trend is up. Wouldn't it be better to take buys as the hourly candle is going to flip? Right now? No way. It's just like broke the low. We just like need some kind of a small time frame confirmation. Look at this 30 minute. 30 minutes is like about to be close. 50 minutes is like about to be close. So we'll see. It's like a very tricky one. Just like need to see how this 50 minutes is like about to be closed. It's like very important. How much bigger stop? Wow, stop loss is like quite big. Sir, if candle break previous candle high within a minute, is it okay if we trade? No, most of the time we just like need to wait for to kind of create a wick, and if it just like break above in first minute, there's a probability it could come down and create a more longer wick actually. So you should have to be cautious about this one. Sometime we execute it with the opening of some candle and not and don't even wait for the candle to create a wick, but that only depend on the execution which is like going to be get there. Like sometime we just like make a plan to go as a dynamic risk. In that scenario we just like never wait for the candle to create a wick and never wait for the candle to break in first to 2 minute or 1 minute, then we just like execute. So it depend on the structure and the volume we are just like facing there. Wow, look at this one. It seems like a consolidation right now. So 5 minutes left, just like 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed, and we are just ranging, I think so. We are just like ranging. Your sound is low, bro. I can't do anything about this. YouTube, I just try my best today to increase the volume, but it's your issue. You should need to use headphones and increase the volume. That's all you can going to be get with the free live stream. So yeah. If the current M15 close bullish, 30-minute impulse entry scenario, can we take buy after 30-minute high is taken? Let's see how this can is just like about to be closed. It's very important to see how this can is just like about to be closed. If this 30 minutes is like going to be closed with a small body, rejection is just like bigger than the body. 50 minutes is like showing some kind of strong momentum in it, so that makes sense for the buys. But if it's just like going to be closed with small body, next kind of creator we can break this all low on the left hand side. So by depending on the volume I could give my trade a chance for the continuation doing going to the downside. So there's just like 4 minutes still right now left there for the candle to close, and let's see how it's about to be closed now. Okay, surround sound speakers for your stream. Yeah, that's great. I'm free all day, but I only trade during the New York session and ignore the rest. Am I doing the right thing? Yes, you are totally doing the right thing. Sir, we should have UAE bank account to take withdrawals in crypto. We should have UAE bank account to take withdrawal in crypto, because I have here there are issues in Pakistan bank account withdrawal. Don't ever try to take withdrawal from crypto to your Pakistan bank account. It will be freeze. I just like face this issue. I just like it's been like 6 months. I just like continuously like just go from a case actually proper. I just like hire a lawyer and just like he just like fought from my side. At the end, I just like at the end I just like won that case, because the other party who just like fraud with me, he just like didn't appear there. But I will recommend you, don't do withdraw in Pakistan bank. It will be freeze quickly, and your amount will also gonna be freeze there. So don't do it. It's my opinion to you. Just like go with some personal brokers, so do work with them. You personally cash if you trade IND and make profit or loss. What IND? Come back to trade and where to trade? London. Okay, so how I LND is just like a LND. So you take you took loss on London. It depend on the loss. I just like took. If I just like lose 2% completely at the London session, that there's no way I should come back to fight for my 2%. I just like need to leave the chart for that day. But if I just like lose 1% on during the London session, and still I'm having 1% with me left, and if NY just like show me some kind of opportunity, so in that scenario I will think about to go with my another 1%. Rather than that, I don't think so. Should be go for NY if I already lose my daily drawdown. And if you win in London, then it's all depend on your greediness. How much greedy you are. If you're not satisfied with the buys, oh sorry, if you just like if you just like not satisfied with the win, then there's something must be you wanted to buy actually in your real life. So you want more money. So yeah, it's all your perspective actually. So Chris just like send us a chart. Look at this one, Chris. Break candle also break on 30-minute zone. Okay, this candle breaks back below resistance. Okay, take execution. However, no breakout buys because price already moved up 100 pips. Very nicely done, Chris. Such a beautiful sales. Execute an impulse entry sells on a candle, wake up and break the previous. Yeah, you know what? If it's the opening of NY session, definitely I will also go with the sales. But there was just like few minutes left for the opening of NY, so that's why I just like try to avoid, our records of Raja Bro and mine before opening of NY. We mostly do closes. So yeah, it's a 50-minute time frame, but such a beautiful execution and what a beautiful trade you just like took here. So 50-minute candle just like close now. Look at this 30-minute, looking at 50-minute time frame. So you know what? Just came back, did a sell with a sell order, made 30 pips and more 30 pips, total 60 pips done for the day. Thanks, Kasser. Welcome, Atif Muzammal. Just like close the chart and spend time with your family and friends now. So this 50 minutes just like close, such like no, don't think such like a. If I just like execute it somewhere here, because if I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, I might miss 30 pips in it. But if I just like wanted to take a buy by using a 50-minute time frame, placing stop loss, it's like a 50 pip stop loss. And I don't like this 50-minute time frame, how it just like close now. Now I can't feel it. I can't feel it actually. Yeah, stop loss below this area. Just like, hmm, it's there's something I'm just like not comfortable with this 50-minute. I don't know because H1 break the high now, still in a bearish form. M30, it's like the rejection wick is just like bigger than the body. 15-minute even just like having a bullish candle here. No, I'm just like not satisfied. I will wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed, to be honest. So in 30-minute, you know what? In this 30-minute, this H4 will be closed. In 30-minute, we just like going to be get one H4 closure. Yeah, it's like pushing upside. It's just like putting me into a FOMO. I should have to be execute because execution here above this candle high, it totally doesn't make sense. If someone just like wants you to take a buy only makes sense if we just like create a wick and break its opening price. Buys only make sense in this situation, and in this situation, the best way you can manage the risk as well easily by placing stop loss somewhere here or below the current candle low. And as it's just like come down at your entry point, you could close like 50% position, and if it's just like going to break its own low, you can close 100% position. But taking a buy here, I'm just like 100% not comfortable with this one. So I will see how this can just like about to be closed, might be just like going to be close above the resistance area, so I can give my trade a chance. But no trade for me, to be honest. No buy, no sells. Yeah, look at this zoom, guys. They just like also not comfortable with buys and sells right now. body is small for 50 minutes. Yeah, just like not comfortable, just like not comfortable with this one. Why not to wait for some good structure to be formed? Even we just like miss this move, doesn't matter. I am just like comfortable. I would like to take the pain of a missing trade rather than to take a pain of a losing trade. So yeah, can't do anything about it. Okay, sir, will you enter on 30 high or 50-minute on the base of structure for buyers? I'm not satisfied with the buyers. You know what? If I feel comfortable, I definitely will take a buy, but buys make sense here. If the can create a weekend break above this its body because it's a risky one. 30 minutes just like close in a bearish form, even this 30 minutes just like break above the previous 30-minute high now. So yeah, it could be continuously pushing upside, but due to I'm just like not comfortable with this structure, so I didn't give my trade a chance here. I will wait now. I will wait for now to see how this can is just like about to be closed. If it's just like going to be closed above the resistance area, so I can give my trade a chance. Till that, there's just like nothing for me on the plate. I'm not satisfied with this structure. No trade for me. Okay. With 25k funded 1% 250, which lot size should be used for the single day as we take 3 trades per day? Assist please. Okay. Mr. Wakar Ahmed, 25k, $250, 1% of 25k. What is your daily drawdown? 5%. What will be the 5% of 25k? So if you just like going with 250, I would say just like go with 0.25 because these days you just like going to be get a normal stop loss like more than 35 40 pips. So going with like 0.25 or maximum zero point 0.5 load, that makes sense. It's not a good buy. It could be, but I'm just like not satisfied. Look at this 30-minute, look at the 50-minute time frame. I'm not satisfied with this buy. Yeah, I feel it's having like a less probability. So why to force myself for the execution? We still have 30 minutes left for the opening of 30 minutes left for the closure of H4 as well. We are also having next NYSC volume. We are having like London closing closure volume. So a lot of things just like coming for in the next few hours. So why to go with a forcefully thing? I would like to go with some kind of good move, clean structure, clean traffic, good healthy body, something like that. 30 after 1 hour after every day we have high volume. Okay, the candlestick is not good to execute, sir. Just like not comfortable with this one. It's like a small body of 50, and it's also like a 50-minute time frame, not a 30-minute. You know what? If this candle just like close with a healthy body and 30 minutes just like close with a small body, next candle create a weak and break above this high. So that will make sense for me to give my trade a chance, like something like this. Let me just like print a scenario here. This candle, I would like to see for the buys. This candle must be look like this thing, somehow like this. If 50 minutes looks like this, then there's a probability 30 minute will be look like this. Let me just show you with a long rejection wick and with a small body like this. 30 minute will be somehow look like this if the 50 minutes is like showing strong bullish momentum in it. And the next candle create a wick and break above this high. So in this situation, I can give my trade a chance by placing stop loss below the current candle. Make sense? So then I will expect it that it will continuously pushing upside. But as we can see, 30 minutes is like not in a strong bullish candle shape, and 30 minute also just like a strong body. It looks like a rejection, but still just like not comfortable with my bias. And 50 minutes just like close with small body, so no bias for me to be honest. What happened to Comet Comics? We just like forget about this Comic Comics. Comic Comics actually open at It's just like already open. Comics says just like already open. It opened at 6:20 of my time, like right after 20 minutes of opening of NY. It's open. It's a time of when gold market just like open in the US. Good morning. Did I miss anything? No, you didn't miss anything. We're just like waiting for some structure to be formed. Right now, we're just like stuck in a consolidation area, waiting for some structure to be formed. And if this candle we're just like having a long rejection week on the upside, if we just like break this low, close below the support, I will go for the sells. I'm in buy. Someone just like already in buys. Good for you. Jazakallah bhai. What app is that for drawing candle, bro? It's a function of Zoom. Yeah, just waiting. Look at the volume in NY. It's just like not showing volume properly. Okay, so just like waiting right now. It's just like getting bored. It's been 1 hour. We just like continuously doing stream. Let's see in the next half, that next 30 minutes, if we just like going to be get some structure. What about cells below 4120? Isn't that range clean for cells? For 20, you can see just like a lot of rejection on the left hand side. So we just like need to depend on the volume for that. Till right now, I can't see anything to be honest. So just like waiting for this candle. How it's just like about to be closed. There's just like 3 minutes left for this candle to be closed. You know what? If this candle just like going to be closed with a small body, and next candle create a week and broke this low, probability it could continuously pushing to the downside by placing stop loss somewhere here. Look at this one. Even with the small body candles, we are getting like more than 50-60 pips stop loss these days. So what we could do, we just like need to lower the lot size. That's what we can do. For a 100k funded account, what lot size is do you advise me? I usually keep 30 pips SL and 60 pips, so just like go with 2.5 or maximum I would say 5 lot, while you just like passing phase 1 and phase 2, whatever like the account you just like took one step or two step. And once you just like get funded, then just like lower the lot size and accept the reality. So 15 minutes is like about to be closed now in 3 minutes. Following rules is boring in trading. Yeah, exactly. But you have to stick with those. If you just like really want to become profitable, you should have to be patient with you. It's reality. Doing trading is just like watching a paint to dry. I seen everyday volume will come after 20 minute and after 50-minute high volume. Let's see. Till right now, I just like can't see anything like that. Still there's just like nothing for me, like the volume, the structure, it's just like going to be closed in 1 minute, and might be just like going to be closed with a small body. Let's see. You know what, it's today, what is today? It's Wednesday, am I right? Yeah, it's Wednesday, so I'm also expecting volume today. You know what, on Wednesday and on Thursday, most probability we're just like going to get volume, and I'm just like waiting for that volume to hit the market actually. Wow, look at this one. 50 minute also just like close. Now this candle just like smaller body than the previous one, am I right? Wow, no volume. There's like no volume, and you know what, there is just like 15 minutes left for the closure of h4 as well. So let's see in this next 15 minute what structure we just like going to be get there. Like very important to see. Very very big stop loss we are getting. I'm just like looking for the sales to winners. Buys actually only make sense for me if we just like going to break above this high, so I can give my trade a chance for the buys. But sells actually, I just don't know why, but I'm feeling more comfortable with the sells, even there's just like a rejections. Because if there's like a volume, and if we just like got single candle close below the support or block below this area, I think so we could continuously pushing downside. It's like very important to see. It's like very important. Let's see. 30 minutes still open. It's just like break above this high. If it's just like going to break its own low, it could continuously pushing downside. Where could be the low of this 30 minute? Just to testing out on a 50-minute time frame. Oh, if it just like broke the low the previous 50 minute. Okay. Wow. Such a boring session. Just waiting, waiting, and waiting. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah walaikum assalam. I don't know why, but because of the 4 hour rejection to the left, I am more focused on sales. Yeah, I'm also looking for that, but who knows that? Cass, you look sleepy. Yeah, I'm just like getting bored, Mr. Abbas. It's just like it's just, I need to get coffee actually, you know what? It's just like if I'm just like not doing stream, you know what? If I'm just like sitting lonely on the chart, and if I saw something happening like this, then I will just like going to do some other work. I will just like never look at the chart. But I know I'm just like giving the class, giving the session, so just like here to provide you guys education. So I just like need to stick with it. So yeah, just like waiting, and you guys also need to wait. Just like today is the day you just like need to learn patience. Yes. I had to SL hit since morning on sales and can't make more lows done for the day, but will be very disappointed if the market goes down. Faizan, yeah, it's great decision. You should need to close the chart, but like just like anticipated, if I'm just like going to be execute on some trade, anticipated like visually. Don't execute because you're just like done with your day. Just like watch, if you just like give your trade a third chance, will it work out or not? Just like watch that and learn from that one. Might be you are missing something, might be volume, might be clean traffic, might be a proper structure. If 30-minute close bearish small body, can we consider that candle is a liquidity candle? Let's see how this 30 minutes is like about to be closed. Till right now I can't see anything on the chart. There's just like 10 minutes left for the closure of h4 as well, this one. This H4, it's just like few minutes left for this H4 to be closed. So let's see if the candle just like going to be close above this high, so I can give my trade a chance. I have shut down my laptop, will watch the movie of going down on my phone without account logging. Yeah, that's great. Great decision. It's just like a great decision, I would say. Casper, I don't know the lagging issue is you have or I have, but live is very lagging. You know what? Today, live on YouTube is just like getting some lagging, and it's not just like happening with me. Whoever just like living in my country, they are just like going to be face the same issue. I don't know what they are just like doing. Might be some shark just like bite inside the sea, some wires actually. So they are disconnected from the internet. This is some kind of like a lame issue. I just like got once I remember. So yeah, there's just like no lag for the Zoom. So it's mean there's just like no lag from my side. What you do when you trade alone and you need to wait like this situation, just wondering, just like wait for proper structure to be formed. You know what? I just like start spending time here and there. I cannot look at the charts continuously for many hours. It's very important to understand. You know what? People just like keep watching the chart continuously for many hours, and at the end, you know what happened with them? They just like get tired with their mental condition, and once they just like start feeling tired, then there is a situation when they will try to force themselves for the execution, because now they are tired, their mind is just like not in a healthy condition, their body is just like not in a healthy condition. So higher probability they will try to force their self and try to make a thinking in their mind that I will just like execute on this trade, will make some few chunks, few pips, like 5 pips, 10 pips, and I will just close the chart, because I'm just like sitting on the chart from a long time and still didn't get anything. Let's get some a little money, and then I will just like close the chart, and that time will be their bad time. I will say like they just like going to be start their bad time at that situation, because they just like get tired. Now they're just like going to be execute a forcefully trade. Once they just like going to be execute with a forcefully trade, they will get the bad results. I hear there's a software which locks you out from overtrading for psychology. Are you aware of? Yeah, there's just like a lot of there, but at the end, as a human, you just like need to like believe on that software and have to be like stick with that one as well. Look at this one, just like breaking the law now. Wow, I'm just like waiting for this candle to be closed. 7 minutes left, and H4 also going to be closed. Just 7 minutes left, and H4 just like also going to be closed. And then you know what you will do with that software? You will disable the notifications and you will start doing over trading. This is a human. Just control yourself, as Scott said. Just control yourself, man. So 7 minutes, just like 7 minutes left, the weight just like rejecting, and if it's just like going to be close below the support, I am gonna give my trade a chance for the sells. Yeah, look at this one, not comfortable with the buys and how it's just like behaving right now. If you need some software to stop overtrading, you must really suck. Yeah. Wow, pushing downside. I don't wanted to miss this one, you know what? But there is just like 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Yeah, very important. It's just like breaking the low. So get ready. Get ready. There's just like 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. There's just like 7 minutes left for the H4 candle to be closed. And if we just like got some kind of volume, some confirmation candle to the downside, we are heading towards for the sells. But still, there's just like 7 more minutes to bear with me. This level like fake out, why you just like continuously looking for the fake outs? It's just like a simple structure doing consolidation. We are waiting for this candle to be close below the support so we can give our trade a chance, but depending on the volume. Because there's just like no clean traffic on the left hand side, it could be risky one. Lower the load size, just lower the load size. Depending on the volume, it could continuously pushing downside. If it's just like never worked out, You just like not gonna fucked up. You just like at least lose less money. 100 likes in YouTube or close the stream. I already have like 80 likes, so let's make it 100 likes. Because Jacob was just actually telling me just close the stream. They're just like not liking your stream. I mean, that's small support. Yeah, I can see this support. I can see this support. I can see this support again, depending on the volume. Let's see how this candle is just like about to be closed. 6 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just like 6 minutes. Just like 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Wow. H1 also pushing to the downside. Interesting. So first thing, if it's just like going to be close somewhere here, this is the 40 pip range, could secure some position, and if there's just like a lot of volume, it could continuously pushing downside. But who knows? I like your stream. I don't like this lizard. Ungrateful. Okay. So waiting for this candle to be closed. 5 minutes left. Just like 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Just a 5 minute. Okay, so using NYSE volume. NYSE volume will be appear right after 30 minutes of this candle close. So let's see how this about to be closed. If it's just like going to be closed somehow like this, then there's just like nothing for me on the table. Then we just like need to wait for more 30 minutes. If NYSE will bring something, like 30 minutes should have to be close below the support or close above the resistance to take a buy or take a sell. So Mr. Baga sir, was there a fake out before 2 30-minute candle, as there was a bullish breakout and again close within the range, so higher probability to go on the opposite side? You know what, let me you guys explain you. There's just like 4 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and let me explain you how you can recognize the fake out. So it's like very simple to understand. Suppose market just like going in some trends, just like forget about, and suppose that we are doing some kind of consolidation. All right, we are stuck in some kind of consolidation, like we are having support, we are having like a resistance here. So we are just like doing some kind of a consolidation, and above this area, if we just like got some confirmation candle, or below this area, if I just like got some kind of a confirmation candle downside, and in both areas on the left hand side, if we just like got one confirmation candle above the consolidation area or below the consolidation area, it's just like going to be implemented in the same way, upside or downside. It's like making it for you guys to make you better to understand the fake out concept. So you are having clean traffic on the left hand side, you are sitting with the volume time, you are having like a tradable range on the left hand side, you are got your breakout structure, you got your confirmation candle. So these all scenarios are just like available above this area or below this area, wherever you're just like heading towards. So once you just like got your confirmation candle, next candle should have to be create a wick, break above the high, and should have to follow these all things, and we should continuously pushing upside. But then you saw that candle give you the confirmation after the long consolidation, and then it just like rejected and closed back into the range. So now there is a probability, first thing first, it will fill this range, and if this is like a lot of volume, it could break the low and continuously pushing downside. I think so no one in this industry could make you more better, like what I should say, no one in this industry can make this kind of structure to make you understand more better. Am I right? Is it easy to understand now? So now you guys will easily understand how you can recognize a fake out structure. Make sense? Okay. भाई आज एनवाई में लाइव आए हो, लंदन सेशन में नहीं आए, बिकॉज राजा ब्रो जस्ट लाइक हैविंग अ प्लान टू कम live on and in London actually, but suddenly he just like get stuck in some meeting, so he just like couldn't come live on London, so I just like need to come on NY now. Tomorrow you just like going to be get my live stream during the London session, 2 2:30 a.m. Eastern. So just like waiting. just like 1 minute left for this candle to be closed. If I just like wanted to execute, I want this candle to be closed below the support. And if it's just like going to be closed same as it is how it's just like reacting right now, so no sells, no buys for me. We are just like stuck in a consolidation. We can't do anything about it then. Okay, so my very educational stream, as always. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I hope it will help you guys to change your life and can earn money, like some extra money. So on a YouTube, I'm just like having a 90 likes. Still, they're just like 10 likes, just like still missing there. Okay. Wow. Few seconds left for this 30-minute to be closed. Let's just break it down again. Daily dinner broke the low and high of the previous daily. What? Yeah, just like doing consolidation. Look at this H4. H4 just like also close. Just break it down again. Look at this one. Did not sustain its pressure, did not close above the resistance, did not having any kind of strong body in it. Look at H1. H1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a fifth candle. It's a fifth candle. You guys can see doing a consolidation. Nothing on the chart yet. No volume is there. There's just like nothing. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours continuously. We just like doing consolidation. Might be they're just like waiting for some news to give us some kind of breakout structure. Look at 30-minute time frame. 30-minute also just like do not have anything. Even this can just like break above this high and also just like close below the small bearish candle, even just like in a range. If we just like look at 50-minute time frame, 50 minutes just like critical support, critical resistance, just consolidation. Just like ask yourself, should we need to wait more for the structure? Should we close the chart or come during the NYSE during the London closing session? But because we just like need one candle which just like going to be give us some kind of a confirmation that market action just like market price action just going towards some direction. Right now it's just like it's a clear sign there's just like no direction going on a gold actually. No buys, no sells I can see right now on the charts. So it will 100% will take next 15 to 30 minutes to create some structure. So you just like need to wait more. Just like need to wait more. You cannot take buy here, you cannot take sell here. There's nothing on the chart right now for the buys and the sells, just like nothing. So this is the situation when you just need to stay away from the chart until you get some kind of a strong volume, strong confirmation candle for the execution. And don't try to fight with this range. I would like to tell you, this is something no trade zone. Just write it down on your forehead. No trade. Break below this support makes sense depending on the volume. Sir, please wait more 50 minutes. Okay, for Mr. Umar, I will wait 15 more minutes for you. It's been like more than 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's like more than 1.5 hours. We just like doing continuously doing the stream. And now let's wait more 50 minutes. Might be this kind of just like close with small bodiness kind of create a weekend break and close below the support on a lower time frame. So let's wait 15 minutes more by the request of Mr. Umar. Okay, sir, you are best. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, will you come live on London session or NY session or both? Just London session. Tomorrow, I'm just like gonna live London session. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm gonna do live on London session. Maybe market is waiting for CPI for clear move. Might be, yeah, that could be happen, but till it's a tentative. No schedule yet. We just like go there on any platform of news data. So government shutdown just like also like pending right now. They just like need to be get it live again. So there's a lot of fundamental things just like going behind the scene. So yeah, might be. Let's wait. So I just like got some kind of letter from Mr. Jacob. Talking about GJ, I know it's not enough range, but the question we have like three candles M30 close like doji. Usually with volume, and one of its candle is an impulse entry when it broke the high with trend. But if you have like now three of them in M30 H1 closing doji 2, it's a good idea with volume to buy in the break of the high, or the three XM30 candles mean no volume and range. You know what, Jacob? The way you just like write this letter, it will be more easy for you and for me if you just like send me the chart with the proper marking, so I can dictate you more better in that way. Now I just like need to print some kind of like a visualization into my mind that might be Jacob talking about something like that. So how I can like dictate that one, this one, just like send me the chart with proper marking like this whatever you are just like talking about, so I can give some kind of knowledge on that one, bro. Make sense? Because you know what, there's just like a lot of people just like sitting here around me, they're asking the question. So during the live stream we didn't have much time to go deeper with only one person. This is like a lot of personality and a lot of people here who just like really wanted to learn. So the best thing, I'm just like not uh, saying you don't ask me question. I would like to love to give answer of your all question, but just like send me proper chart if you just like wanted to ask any question. That will be also helpful for you as well to understand concepts in more deeper way. Make sense? So yeah, so this one we're just like continuously rejecting. It's mean there's just like no volume in the market. If it's rejected one, two, three time, what is the probability fourth time it will break the low and will continuously pushing downside? What is the probability? Look at this 15 minutes, just like ranging. So if you just like wanted to execute on sub cells, something like that, should have to wait for some candle to be close below the support, show you some kind of a healthy body, some confirmation candle above this area or below this area, so you can go for buys and sells. I would say you just like need a single healthy body which will show you volume in it. That's all you can do. So now you can understand by giving answer of your question. It took my 10 minutes, almost like 5 to 6 minutes, and there's just like a lot of questions are pending right now in the YouTube and in the Zoom as well. So makes sense. Next time try to send me the chart and I will go through that one. I love to go through your charts actually. I posted yesterday, sir, this trade on my NY session. Look at this one. Tony just like send me the chart. Okay, SL was here, entry, wow, beautiful. So you just like execute it here. Can you just like close below the reject? Wow, look at this one, a lot of rejection on the left hand side. Took an entry, very beautiful, very beautiful. Depending on the volume, SL was in a range that totally makes sense, and you executed. I hope so. You executed. Just like, why not you guys just like make a arrow like this? That entry was here. Now you just like write entry. I don't know entry was here, wherever it is. So if you just like entry here, just like create an arrow on it. So just like make this habit actually. You know what? If you just like start sending me chart in this way, like with proper marking, it will more helpful for you guys as well to understand the things. Even once you just like creating this chart, marking this thing like somehow like this, creating arrows, making notes, so might be you just like don't need to ask me question, you will get your answer by your own self. That is very high probability. This is something what happened with me once. I was just like learning from Raja, bro. I was just like always break down his charts, try to understand first that what he just like done there, first try to understand by my own self. And once I just like get nothing like not understanding some concept, then I will ask him question. So this is the raw result you guys can see. Okay. Okay, how now I is confirmation candle should have to be close above the resistance, should have to be close below the support for sells and for the buys. Simple. Sir, in the entry sent by Tony, the wick is big, so should we want trust on the volume? This one, wick is big, so he just like place the SL above the within the range somewhere here, and might be once market just like went in his favor, he just like definitely replacing his stop loss above the current candle high. And once it just like went this much in his favor, he secured some position, bring stop loss at break even. Must be something doing like that. Wow, look at this one. This candle just like about to be close. 30 minutes is like pushing upside. H1 breaking above these all rejections. M30, M15, but still just like need some kind of a confirmation candle. This candle like showing volume in it. But this H4, it's a messy price action. I am on buy from 29 with the TP at 39 to fill the 1 hour wick. Wow. Which 1 hour wick? This one? So what about this candle which is like go on against you? So you just like manage the risk or not? And don't try to predict the market. If you will try to predict the market, it will tell you the reality of its. Wow, it will smash you on your face. So look at this candle just like pushing upside. Let's see if this is going to be closed in a strong bullish candle so I can give my trade a chance. Till right now, nothing for me. So yeah, so that's just like I'm just like going to wait 5 more minutes. If we just like going to be get some structures, so we'll see if I can give my trade a chance. If we just like do not getting any structure, so I'm just like gonna close the stream and we'll see you guys tomorrow during the London session. That makes sense. Wow, look at this one. It's just like continuously pushing upside, but no FOMO. Wait for the candle to be close. Wait for the 50-minute candle at least to be close. If it's just like having volume in it, and if you just like really wanted to go to the upside, just like wait for this candle to be closed. There's just like 4 minutes left for this candle to be closed. It's great if it's just like showing volume, but if it's just like showing volume and if there's just like going to be volume hitting to the market, then this candle should have to be closed above the resistance area. And then by depending on the volume again, because still I can't see clean traffic on the left hand side, so again on the depending on the volume, I could give my trade a chance for the buys. We are just like in a range, so in the next 3 minutes you guys will get some kind of a confirmations. What time do you start London and what time zone? You know what, 5 pips. If you just like go to Market University, there is a section which is it is just like called event. So all events and all the live stream schedule, you just like going to be get there. Tomorrow I'm planning to go with 2:30 a.m. Eastern actually. Waiting for 50-minute candle, wait for the flip or enter on the close. We'll see. We'll see. 50 minutes still just like weaker than the 30 minutes. So we'll see how this 50 minutes is like about to be close. Okay. Should we wait for okay, I already answered this one. Sir, you are a life changer. Thank you so much, Muhammad Khan. I hope so your life really changed well in a well way. I close 90%, I'm safe. That's great. H4 close small bullish. I think it is H4 retest. Please show your current month history. Current month history. Yeah, I think so. This is the account I'm just like having for the live stream. And here you go. Profit losses, profit losses, profit losses. But at the end, I just like made $1,880 on this account. And this commission, look at this, it's just like way higher commission. And this is a mistake I have just done. I opened one lot, or I think so, zero point 0.5 lot on BTC. BTC is just like having a lot of big spread to, you know what, very, very big spread. They're just like getting like on a one lot, you're going to be get 24 to 24 sorry 2.4 pip spread, and that 2.4 is just like 24, like $24. Yeah, if you just like going with one load, you just like going to be give them $24. So crypto just like not good for this one. But overall, I'm up like $1,880 till right now. Look at this one. These losses where you can see hitting the loss, it's just like a managing risk. Even just like hitting my stop loss, I just like manage the risk. Look at this one. Profits, loss, profit, loss, something like that. Okay, and now I'm thinking about to bring it back to 5,000 and going to be take this withdraw of whatever I'm having profit in this account. Do you trade funded too? I was, but these days not really active for the funded accounts. Since when you trade this account, it's been like 1 month, 1 month and 5 days, something like that. So up like 40%, I think. So it's could be a 40% of a $5,000 account to making like almost like $2,000, 35 to 40%. Yeah. Okay. So nothing. Look at this one. This can just like also close in a within a range actually. See this one? You just try to break above the high. Might be someone just like went into FOMO and try to take a buy here. But if you just like wait for the candle to close, if you just like knew how education just like works for you, so you will just like wait for the candle to be closed, and this candle just like close back within the range. So again, it's just like a consolidation. Nothing yet there. Again, I would like to see a candle to break above this high and close above the resistance area, or break below this support area to go for the sales or buys. So yeah, there's just like nothing for me. I don't have to FOMO, so call it a day. Yeah, I'm also calling it a day. You know what? To be honest, I'm also calling it a day. So it's been like 50 minutes more. I was like waiting for some structure to be formed. Nothing just like printed there. Just consolidation going on. So I'm just like heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 2:30 a.m. Eastern London session. Just like gonna do the stream for the London session. Till that, I would say stay safe, be safe. Don't try to force yourself for the execution if there's just like no structure appear. So just chill, spend time with your friends, watch movie, do some other business, whatever you just like having in your life. Don't sit on the chart until you just like got some kind of a confirmation. So yeah, I would say take care, stay tuned, and bye bye. See you everyone. Take care. अब ऐसा आप सो जाए आप भी